Hello and welcome to our live coverage of the second game on day one in the LPS USA Cricket Tournament in Austin. It's PTB Metroplex against Ultra 11. And the ball in hand to open the bowling saga Patel. And Himmanshu Patel and Hardik Patel are the two openers for PTB Metroplex. Players out in the middle. And umpires Vijay Vasan and umpire Zubair presiding over this game. And looks like Hardik will be taking up first strike to face the bowling of Saga. Left-hander over the wicket and runs on the board to get us on the way. No signal from the umpire, so the batsman off the mark and the team is on the way. Himmanshu looking to get off the mark. Takes a risky single. Himmanshu off the mark. Both batters off the mark. This one hit up in the air. So chaser wrong. If he gets there, can't get there. This one hammered down the ground. They're looking to be aggressive early on. Trying to maximize the power play. End of the first over. 5 without loss. So Mihang comes into the attack. He's going to pick it up from the commentary position end. Number 1 on his back. It's a pretty long run up. First slip in place. But he's going after him immediately, playing and missing. Yeah, pretty adventurous shot considering it's the first delivery. Head in the air. There's a peach of a delivery. Well, again, he's going after it. He's not keeping his eyes on the ball. He's lifting his head and just throwing the back. The ball is swinging away from him. It's a long one in place in case there is connection. It is sizing up to be a maiden over. It's an excellent first over here. There's one delivery to come. We'll finish off a maiden in the power play first up. Captain making a change. He's decided to bring the deep square leg up inside the ring and put himself back. Ravi at long off. Oh, he's trying to turn it in the onside. And he gets it over cover. It's a leading edge. They're going to come for 2. He was looking to go over that man that was brought in from deep mid-wicket. And gets a couple to spoil the maiden. End of the second over, 8 without loss. Yeah, leading edge there, over cover. Getting in the air, gets a good connection. And it'll go away for 4. Yeah, this is going to run away for 4. Going hard. It's going close to the boundary and just makes it over the boundary. Tugging it into the onside. Oh, he's thinking it's going to go for 4 and took off for the first one, admiring the shot. He's going to come back for 2. Comfortable 2 in the end. Himmanshu. So back-to-back 4s and a couple down the ground. $19 without loss. You're going to squeeze another single here. It's a shy at the non-striker's end. No overthrows. Off the bottom edge. You're going to run for everything. Yeah, he would have been out. Had that hit. He didn't even try to ground his bat. He knew he was gone. We get some cloud cover at the ground in Austin here. Half shot. Yeah, they're going to run for everything. Even though, yeah, the shy is going to come in. Backed up there. Even though they're running slowly, the call is a bit late as well. And they're still taking the run. Have a look at how slow the running is initially. Struck on the back foot. Made it in the end. End of the over. 20 without loss. Himmanshu on 17. The drinks are on the ground. It's quite hot out here, so we're thankful for the little bit of cloud cover. Even the umpires are participating in the conversation between the batsman and the emergency substitute. A number of water bottles are on the ground now. It's an impromptu, unofficial drinks break. So Mihang is going to continue here. He bowled quite a good first over. Got the ball to swing away from Hardik, who was trying to go hard after him. Didn't make any contact with any of it. was just lifting his head in the air and just swinging through the line, not keeping his eyes on the delivery. He's going to try again. Yeah, dragging the length back, and they're going to run for everything. And it's very risky. Look at him charging. It's quite a long run-up. He's actually made it a bit shorter from the first over. He's a bounce as well, just dabbing it down there. And had that hit, it would have been out. Have a good look at that shout again. Half shout for LBW. Angling down the leg side, but he's getting that ball to swing back across the right-hander Haddock. Himmanshu rather it is. So the opportunity that the ball could have swung back, hit the stumps, probably pitched outside the leg as well. Yeah, he gets bat onto it this time. Backward point is in the game. And takes the catch. He was living dangerously, Haddock. He's going to have to go now. He's tried this shot once too often, losing all shape. And inevitably with that ball swinging across him, it bites the outside edge, skied up in the air, and an easy catch. You see a number of catches go down in the first game. That one's just a bit too easy. First wicket falls with 23 runs on the board. So Haddock gone for 3 off of 6 deliveries. More drinks on the field as the new batsman makes his way out to the middle. Charging down the wicket. He gets a lot of bat onto this, so he's starting it too wide down the leg side. Second time in the over, it travels all the way. Yes, it's gone all the way for 6. So what a way for Tane to get off the mark. First ball was signaled wide by the umpire. For the second time, just angling, starting it middle and leg. 30 for 1. Oh, that's well played, worked into the onside. And it's starting to look good. Shaping up quite nicely. The one down batter. Ravi just having a word with Mihang. This is lifted in the air. It's heading in our direction. And it'll go all the way for 6. So Himmanshu, ball striking is impressive. Lifting it, timing it to perfection. Yeah, just holding the pose as well. That shot just bisecting the two commentary positions here, covering all 4 games. $31 for 1. $37 for 1 now. 4 overs gone. 2 to come in the power play. New bowler will be into the attack. Darpan. And much like his predecessor, Hiddick, he's going after this one, but he's not in the position. And lifting the head in the air, he wants to try and get as many runs in this opening phase in the power play. He just loses all shape. Got the left leg across, but then tried to go for power, raised his head in the air. He's looking for 2 here. You know, he's sent back by Himmanshu. Metroplex wouldn't be too disappointed that they didn't get the second run there, because Himmanshu's already hit 1 6 and 2 4s. By just doing some repair work there. Oh, he's picked this one up. It's very high. No one is out there. We'll see if it goes all the way. And it's actually over the car, over the street, into the trees, and perhaps down into the canyon. This is just an excellent pickup shot. A lot of power on that delivery. A lot of power in the shot. Total goes on to 44. 44 for 1. And did say they didn't mind that they didn't come back for the 2 because he had one thing on his mind, Himmanshu. He wants to go big. So that's one going on to the ground. It's down in the canyon. The umpire is out there with the fielders trying to recover that. We'll take a short break here and be back as soon as play resumes. Back here live. 44 for 1. We've retrieved the ball from the canyon. Down in the river. Darpan to try again. Off the inside edge. It's going to come down here to our position in the com box. He'll go into the boundary for 4. Off of the inside edge. Spread along the tooth. Four more to the total. 48 for 1. Want to stay out of there. I think he's trying to bowl. He doesn't want to give him any room outside the off stump. Trying to cramp him up, but on that occasion just straying too far down the leg side. Getting some movement there, as you could see as well in the replay. One step down the track and just slowing it up. Slowing it up, but too slow, losing control. Looks like an off-spin slower delivery. Just gripping in the turf, but the line was all wrong to begin with. Total now 49 for 1. Chips it down to long off. Full picks it up, it goes over mid-wicket. It's going to go into for the boundary for 4. He's hit it in the air. The man there at mid-wicket thought he was in with a chance. That'll bring up the 50 as well. The over also comes to an end. $51 for 130, 33 to Himmanshu. They're going to give him another over here. Mihang. Yeah, the captain is going to drop back to long off. He was hit for 2 sixes in the last over. One from Tani, who flicked him over square leg. And the other from Himmanshu. Long off, long on, out. Fielders out in the deep. Last over of power play. Dead straight. It's gone all the way for 6. And continuing on here with the punishment. Excellent shot there from Himmanshu. 55 for 1. Yeah, almost effortless. It's the second time he's played that shot. And very well executed indeed. And he's pulling in the onside this time. No one is out there. It's traveling. Lands beyond the boundary. Back-to-back 6s here. He's making it look quite easy, just whipping it into the onside. Picking it up from outside the off stump. Total now on to 61 for 1. So deciding to bowl the fast bowler for his 3rd over. He's in for some punishment. It's a full toss. Traveling very rapidly. You see the ball just bubbling in the outfield there. It's quite a hard surface. Hard outfield. And it's not that even in certain areas. 67 for 1. Oh, this is much better delivery here. That's where he should be. Just on about that 7-meter mark from the bat. To just use that movement that he can get, swinging it away from the right-hander. Tani was playing and missing. Some quality batters at the top for PTB Metroplex. 68 for 1. Couldn't quite get it away. It's angling back into him. Yeah, he's trying to play it around the front part there. Only got it onto his boot. Single to finish off the over. So it's the end of the power play. 68 for 1. Not out batsman Himmanshu on 47. 4 sixes and 3 fours. Antani on 12. 7 balls, 1 6 and 1 4. So the partnership building here. Pay out in the middle. Lost the first wicket. The score on 23. So 46 in nearing a 50-run partnership. And more drinks are out on the field. We are graced with a little bit of cloud cover here now. It's very hot, 38 degrees Celsius. And even hotter out in the middle. It's 100.4 degrees Fahrenheit. .69 for 1. Power play is over, so we have just 2 additional fielders out in the deep. Deep extra cover, long off, long on, and deep mid wicket. Kishan is into the attack. It is a very creative shot. He holds the pose, and the fielder down does exceptional work on the boundary. But he just held the pose as he played the shot. Thought he hit it so well it will go for 4. And in the end, just gets the single. There was an opportunity for 2 had they gone early. He's down the wicket to Kishan Tane, and he strikes this with immense power. Very high as well. Have a look at that shot there. Whipped it with all his effort. It's a no-look shot really. Kept his head down, hit the ball, didn't even look up to see where it was going. He was so confident that he hit it for 6. It looks like quality batter, does Tani. That shot takes the score 1-72 for 1. 77 for 1. Oh, he's lifting it into the covers. No one is there except the fielder out on the boundary edge. But he did hit that one in the air, so he didn't look to keep it down at all. Aware of the gap. He's looking to lift it, as you could see there with his bat. Himmanshu on strike. Short, and it's up and under from him. The man is coming in. Watch for the spin. He does judge it quite well. Out of deep cover. He was charging in for the catch. And up and under. Didn't get it as fine perhaps, or backward of point. And just a single. He's on to 49 now. Oh, it's a top edge. And it's going to come all the way down to our cameraman here, Mickey. And into the boundary for 4. So the partnership over 50 now. Between the pair. Trying to pull it, gets the top edge. End of the over. 79 for 1. And Himmanshu will have the opportunity to bring up his 50 He's on 49 of 24 deliveries. We've already seen one century in the earlier game. Boston A, Mayank, 115, defeating San Antonio Rising Stars B. And here for the PTB Metroplex, Himmanshu on 49, 4 sixes and 3 fours. So this is going to be a bowling change. Perhaps 1 over too many for Mihang. He struck for 2 sixes at the start of the 6th over, final over of power play. So it was a good power play. So Tani, the captain of this Metroplex team, and the new bowler is the captain of the Ultra 11. So deep extra cover, long off long on deep mid wicket. Short, pull the man out there, can't get the boot on, couldn't get around. It's gone into the boundary. It will bring up his 50. 50 to Himmanshu. He just celebrates with the crowd. Score now 87 for 1. Four fours and 4 sixes. So Ravi can't stop the slide of boundaries. The plethora of boundaries. Good ball striking. He's 1 step down the wicket, hitting in the air to deep mid wicket. And it bisects the 2 fielders. He's indicating he's gone for 4. So the captain coming on. And not able to stop the flow of boundaries. One step down the track and heaving it into the onside. Total into the 90s now. 91 for 1. It's going to be a single. Himmanshu. So Ravi coming into the attack. Conceded 9 runs so far in the over. Short, pulled into the turf this time. Work out in the deep backward square. He's not going to get around to it. He's going to go into the boundary again for 4. So very impressive ball striking from both batters out there. Tane this time pulls this one around the corner. And I thought initially he didn't get enough bat onto it. But he got sufficient bat onto it to get it fine. And into the boundary for 4. So total goes on now to 96 for 1. Throw to the non-strikers and cannot prevent them coming back for 2. Good running. Sure, this time he's in the air and gets it even finer. It'll go for 4. Tane is trying to match the strike rate, and he's gone past the strike rate of Himmanshu. 98 for 1. fact, that'll bring up the 100 as well. 102 now for one with that boundary. 8 overs gone. So Tane's on 35, Himmanshu on 58. So 8 overs gone. We're having another mini drinks break here. And we'll take a short pause and we'll resume as soon as the action continues. Back live here. We've just crossed 100, 102 for one. 8 overs gone. The two batters out in the middle. Himmanshu on 58. Tane on 35. Over 15 deliveries. Impressive strike rate. 2 sixes. 233 his strike rate. These are the non-strikers in. Himmanshu's gotten to 50. 4 sixes and 5 fours. Strike rate 214. 215 in fact. This one hit down the ground, and he was just jogging through for a single in anticipation that it was going to go for 4, and he was right. It's 106 for 1. Himmanshu on to 62. Tucked into the onside man out there in the deep. He was coming in to take the catch and pulled out of it. Fetched it from outside the off stump. He down to that man at deep mid wicket. Took it on the bounce. Himmanshu's going to walk this single. Projected score 250. Current run rate is 12.5. Score now 108 for 1. One step down the track, lifts it over cover. Excellent timing, minimal of effort, it would seem. More of a timed shot. Travels into the boundary for 4, lifted over the head of covers. Down the track again, he's lifting it. Long on, will only watch it sail over his head. Magnificent ball striking here. 116 for 1. The end of the 9th over. So the captain is out of the attack. "19 runs he conceded in his 1 over. Kishan conceded 14, so ringing in the changes. Dipan, 1 over, he conceded 18. So 4 bowlers with just 1 over. So ever since the 5th over, the batsmen have all the bowlers with economy rates 15 and over. New bowler into the attack. Looks a quality player, does Tani. And this is nicely played through the covers. It'll go for 4. $123 for 1. We're just waiting on it, delaying the shot by a fraction of a second and cutting it. It'll go into the boundary for 4. Didn't seem a lot in that shot, but it's masterfully played. Just waiting that fraction of a second later, dabbing it down, raced across the outfield into the square boundary on the outside for 4. 127 to 2. He's on to 81. Himmanshu. It's coming off the outside edge, and it goes past the man at backward point. And this is very dry here. Very hard surface. That's going to go for 4. $131 for 1. Patel quickly on to 35. This one is hit back in our direction. It's going to land just inside the boundary. Raced across. Got into the boundary for 4. 135 for 1. Just minutes away from resuming here. Just waiting on the umpires. Umpire Vijay Vasant, presiding umpire, and umpire Zubir. PTB Metroplex 135 for 1 after 10. And Tani on strike. He's on 37 off of 17 deliveries. 2 sixes and 4 fours. And Himmanshu, he's on 89 off of 37 deliveries. 5 sixes and 11 fours. So Dhruv Patel comes into the attack. It's going to be some spin. Again, he's lifting over cover. Gonna cut it out. Yet another boundary. This one hit on the onside. Your spinner into the attack. And he pulls it from outside the your stump. The man is set at deep square leg. And had no chance. 141. You're diving away, half chance. Just pushed back, diving away to his left. One boundary in the over and a single to finish off 11 overs, 143 for 1. Himmanshu now in the 90s. And Tane, he's on 44. So this partnership, 120 for the second wicket. It's going to be another bowling change here. Saga returning. swapping ends. He's going to go now from the commentary end. He starts with a wide, very wide indeed. Almost pitching outside of the square, outside of the playing area, outside of the pitch. Hammer down the ground, long off is there. Captain Ravi. Chip down, there's a man out there at long on. Comes around, does the fielding. Trying to place it between the two fielders. And Saga is now adjusting the deep mid wicket to come around to narrow the gap. Chipped it in the air. Didn't quite time it as he would like. And just as well, the fielder out in the deep. Not out, says the umpire. No bat on that. Bat hitting the turf. So it's gotten really hot out there, crossing 100 degrees. And the windy conditions we had early on this morning haven't had anything resembling that at the start of the second game. 145 for one. So a lot of that from Hiddick when he was out there. Playing and missing with head in the air. End of the over, 146 for one. 12 overs gone. Eight bowlers used so far. Drove it is to continue. Tugged into the onside, a chance here. And lands short of the man at the backward square. It's that man Saga, who is immediately moved. Certainly want a strong fielder out there. Himmanshu 91. Off the edge. And it'll go close to the boundary. Giving chase there is the fielder. He's going to overhaul it. Ravi. And 2 runs to Himmanshu. He's just tiring a bit. You've seen him lift the ball in the air over cover both batsmen. Just to try and deter the shot. Think about pushing that man a bit deep. The wicketkeeper is just pushing him back. But he can only go as far back as a 30-yard circle with the field restriction. Was that an edge? He'll race again down to third man. Ravi has to give chase. It's not easy out there in this heat. Second time Ravi giving chase there, and you could see him just panting away, looking around to see if he has to continue on with the chase at pace. The batsman decides to settle for 2. Much to the relief of Ravi. The 150 is up. 52 for 1. Down the track. Whipping it into the onside. Man out there, the new man. Replacing Saga. Who underarms the return to Dhruv. Himmanshu just eyeing up that leg side. He wants to see exactly where the fielder is. He pulls out the reverse sweep, loud appeal, and he's given him. He started to walk as well. He was struck in front. Inexplicable shot in the 90s. Deciding to play the reverse sweep. Not sure if the heat got to him. He's on 94. He's heading back to the tents to just cool off. So near to 100. An excellent knock from him. He struck 5 sixes and 11 fours, and he seemed to be slowing down. He was struggling a bit with the heat out there. Played a shot off the outside edge a couple times. And trying to race to that 100. Doesn't want to be out here any more than he needs to. Batted all 13 overs. 153 for 2. So 50 to Tani, 53. 27 deliveries he has. 160 for 2. One delivery left to come in the saga over. Dhruv got the wicket of Himmanshu out, LBW for 94. Trying to play a reverse sweep. Sri Hemant Kumar is out there with him. He's on to 4 now. It's the end of the over. 161 for 2. This one pulled into the onside. The man is out there. He cannot get it wrong. It was just a few yards away from him. Chasing a wrong. Couldn't get across. Into the boundary for 4. Ball just striking the car as well. A lot of vehicles parked out in that area. Total now on to 165 for 2. Sri on to 8. He's trying to hit this one a bit squarer because the man is at long off. So he's a bit wide at long off as well. He's trying to push it wider. So they've moved the extra cover. It's a deep extra cover. He's trying to penetrate the grab base a long way out. Tani on 53 off of 27. Goes in the onside. This is where they've been getting their boundaries, but this one is in the air. The man there is just over his head at deep mid wicket. It'll travel all the way for 6. Down on one knee. Over mid wicket. He's on to 59. 169 for 2. There's going to be another delay here as that one. The ball usually goes in that area behind the cars. It's working. There's going to be a break in play here. We'll take a short break and resume when play resumes. So we found the ball, and we're back to live action here. And it's pulled again in that direction of deep mid wicket. It's gonna go for one, gonna get a couple. End of the 15th over, 177 for 2. Patel now on to 64. Shree's on 9. So Saga's bowled out his 4 overs for 28. So you're going to see a bowling change from this commentary. And Dhruv Patel, he's 1 for 31 in his 3 overs. Mihang has bowled his 3, 1 for 31. His last 15 deliveries were quite expensive after a very good start in his first over. Darpan just a 1 over for 18. Kishan 1 over for 14. And the captain Ravi 19 in 1. Mid Patel 16 in his 1. And the other Ravi, the medium pacer, 17 in his 1 over. 1 over for Mittal, for Mit and Ravi. No wickets to either of them. Dhruv has 1 for 31. This one hit in the direction of the man at deep mid wicket who comes charging in. It goes over his head, completely misjudging it. The umpire is just waiting for the signal from the fielder to see if it went all the way. We take the opportunity to get a replay to see if we could pick up exactly where it went. Well, the umpire is not sure, and not sure what the signal is either. We'll continue on. He goes wide outside the off stump. And he gets a fine edge. He walks. Have a look at this here again. It was almost like a non-event. He pitched it very wide. He went after it. Got a toe edge of the bottom of the bat. Started walking immediately. Knew he had hit it. So a good knock comes to an end. He goes for 70. He's going quite well. 32 balls, 4 sixes and 5 fours. So an excellent knock from Tani comes to an end. In fact, that one did go for 6. It was signaled 6 by the umpire. So Darpan, after being smashed for 6, picks up his first wicket. 1 for 24 in 1.2, 183 for 3. And a good total being posted here by PTB Metroplex against Ultra 11. It's a pity he was looking quite well. So the two batters, Himmanshu, got 94. Got out trying to play a reverse sweep. Antony reaching for a wide one, goes for 70. New batsman out in the middle, Harsh Navasri. And this is a attempt at a short pitch delivery. It's going to be signaled wide. That one was very wide indeed, over the head of the batsman. We're signaling one for the over the umpire, Zubir. It's a late call to come back for two. Can't pick up the ball. It could have been disaster there. Delicate cut shot. This is going to race toward the boundary. It'll go into the boundary for 4. Good timing and placement. And good execution as well. Just hanging that one out wide. Darpan. Put away. Score now 190 for 3. Another delicate cut. They're going to take the single. And a shy at the stump. There's going to be an overthrow here, but he had to go for it. He had to take the opportunity to try to get the run out. And 194 for 3 after 16. .194 for 3 as we start the 17th over. Hitting the gap. We're going to get 2. Running very hard. Sweltering out there. Can appreciate the effort from the 2 batsmen, Harsh Navsari and Sri Haman Kumar. Wide outside the off stump and signal wide. Ultra 11 versus PTB Metroplex, reminding you. Tries a reverse sweep and appeal by the bowler. Not out, says the umpire. Ultra 11 won the toss and electing to bowl. And PTB on 197 Metroplex. Projected total 244. Current run rate 12.2. Wide by Drees in his last over. 1 for 35 he has. So one off the outside edge, just squirted away, going close to the boundary. Ravi's giving chase. And he'll hold it back in. 2 runs to the total. End of the over. .200 coming up with those couple of runs. 202 for 3. Three on 14 now. Boundaries have dried up a touch. So Drew Patel finishing off his spell. 4 overs, 1 for 39. Still working out the fielding positions here. This one off the top edge of the bat, hit high into the outfield, behind square. It's gone all the way for 6. It went quite high. Full toss, low down, off the top edge of the bat. He was trying to work it in the onside. So the umpire is putting up his hand as if to indicate 6, and then he put his hands down. As you see there in the replay, just putting his hands down, so not quite sure what the eventual signal was. So we'll just wait for confirmation from the scorers. And they put 6 down. So he travelled all the way. So Harsh on to 17. Navsari, 1 6 and a 4. He's striking at 284 now with that 6. Dapan trying to finish off at this end. This is the 3rd over from him. Into the pads. The keeper does well. Good stop by the wicket keeper. He was going through for the run and had to turn back quite quickly. This one pulled on the ground. Just a 1, 209. For 3. The Bowler just hands on the waist there. You could tell it's very trying conditions. Oh, this is going to be signal no ball. Pulled away. Got bat onto it. It was head height. They go for one. They're going to come for two. It's well over the height. Well over the head height of the batsman. Signaled a free hit. And he goes for it outside the off stump. High up in the air. Catch taken at backward point. It's not going to count. But the throw had that hit would have for the run out. It's going to get an over throw here. And it's all just falling apart here in this over. The 18th over. They crossed the 200 mark. 214 for 3. It just seemed to go awry a bit. Both batsmen now on 18. That one. Oh, he's lifted over extra cover. It'll go one bounce into the boundary. That's a glorious shot. Dapan struggling to contain. 6 off the first delivery. In a no ball for height. Tried a slower delivery that went wrong. And now hit into the boundary for 4. Ball travelled all the way just to the 30-yard circle in the next field. This one hit high up in the air and landing inside. It's just a 1. So that over comes to him. 18 gone. 219 for 3. Dapan finishes his third over. He's conceded 52 runs and picked up a wicket. 2 overs to come. Start the 19th over now. 219 on the board for PTB Metro. As Mihan comes back into the attack. The ball is final over in his allotment. Field changing around. Short third man, backward point. Wide outside the off stump. He sits in the direction of the offside, so they put the extra man. He's going to go into the boundary for 4. The man at backward point never moved. As an afterthought, he decided to give chase, but by the time he made that decision, the ball was into the fence for 4. Well, over the rope for 4. They brought the man from the onside to strengthen behind point. But it was to no avail. He hit it in the air. He hit it over that man and went into the boundary for 4. To 23 for 3. Outside the off stump. Slapped away. It's going to go into the boundary. Either side of the man sweeping on the boundary now. Back-to-back boundaries. 227 for 3. Motoring on here is Sri. SHP. Sri Himmanshu Patel. In fact, he's on to 31 now with that 4th boundary of his. And Harsh on the opposite end. It's harsh conditions out there, and he is making them pay the toll. He's on 18 with a 6 and a 4 off of 8. Ultra winning the toss and opting to bowl first. Oh, he's just remonstrating with himself. Head in the air. Going for power, trying to hit it down the ground. The breeze is, well, we've gotten a breeze now. We had a lot of wind early on. And now the breeze is just, it was blowing hot air. But he's trying to hit against that wind. So just as well he didn't get anything onto it. 2 fielders out in the deep. And he gets a top edge on this one. It goes high up in the air. Settling under it. Taking the catch. That's the end of Sri. He goes for 31. And Mihan coming, he was slapped for 2 fours. One of the outside edge and then powered through past the deep cover. Trying to go again. Hits this one up in the air off the top edge. And a good catch there at extra cover. A high skyer. Taking it, fingers pointing to the sky. 227 for 4. 1 ball to come in the 19th over. Just a break in the play here as the players have some refreshment. We'll take a short break as well. .227 for 4. Batsman just backing away. New batter out in the middle. Harsh is not out there still. And Jignesh Patel. This one cut away. Not to be confused with the other Jignesh Patel from the Washington area. End of the over. Successful over. Gets the wicket of Sri Mihan coming back to bowl his final over. Bowled quite a good first over. Then went for some runs to Himmanshu. So he's gotten 2 for 39. Finishing off his allotment of 4 overs. Projected total still 242. It's over 240 at 12 runs on over. And still wickets in hand. So Ravi, who took the catch, the captain at cover, good catch, comes back into bowl. He just had the one over and went for 19. Brings himself back on to bowl the final over of the innings. Short and pulled around the corner. It'll go into the boundary for 4. So he's come back into the attack. He's gone for another boundary. 231 for 4. Short and spoon up in the air, and Ravi's going to take the catch. No, he doesn't. He puts it down. Then he throws the ball. Oh, they're not going to get the over through. A lot happening there. It's spooned up in the air. Simple catch racing back. And he put this one down. He took the catch just a few deliveries ago at cover. It was a high skyer. This one, not so high, running backward. Couldn't get any hands on it. Puts the catch down off of his own bowling. 4 deliveries to come, legally. And it's hit powerfully down to long off, who hesitates a fraction because there's a deep extra cover as well. And it's closer to him. He gets the throw off. And 2 more to the total. Counting down the deliveries here. 3 left. 2, 3, 4 for 4. Oh, he gets an inside edge. They go for 1. It's a chase on. I don't think it's going to get to the boundary. And retrieves it. The throw comes in. 236. So Ravi almost getting through that inside edge, taking it away from the line of the leg stump. Captain just keels over in the heat out there. And again, he's off the inside edge. The non-striker is looking for a single. And sent back. Jignesh wants to strike. Harish is on 23 with a 6 and 2 fours. Four balls gone. Short lifted in the air. Deep mid wicket is coming in. It's another high skyer. And sliding in, doesn't make the catch. They get 1, they get 2. Looking for a 3rd, and he's going to be run out. Run out. Of the final delivery. It's pulled into the air there. Getting in. Does not take the catch. Did well to cover the ground. Slid a bit. And gets the throw in. So the innings will finish on, just confirm it, 236 for 4 when the scorers just post the final total. And Jignesh, he's not out on 4, and Harsh Navsar is on 23. So that's the score. 94 to Himmanshu. Hiddik went for 3. Tani batted quite well for his 70. And Shri 31. Harsh not out on 23. 11 extras. 236 after 20. We will resume after a short while with the Ultra 11's response. Getting set here to start the reply from Ultra 11. Winning the toss, opting to bowl first, and PTB Metroplex posting 238 for 5. $94 to Himmanshu, and Tani 70, and Sri Himan Kumar 31. Harish posted 23 in that total. 11 extras. 2 wickets to Patel. And really, he was the pick of the bowlers. Wicket to Dapan and Drew as well. And there's a bit of a delay in the start here. The umpire is focusing on the players at the non-strikers end. Neville Patel, he's out there, and just wait to confirm who the other batsman is. So stand by for live coverage in a few minutes time. All seems to be well now with the umpire. Not quite sure what the delay was. First ball hit in the air. Backward point is coming around to take the catch and holds on to it. So the first delivery and the first wicket falls. Neville Patel, he's out without scoring. First delivery of the innings. So the first wicket falling with no runs on the board. Nev Patel, he's gone, caught by Harish at backward point. Askaya off the leading edge for no score. Tani Patel, the bowler. First delivery of the innings. And already a setback. New batsman Mitt is in. Tani right down wrong the wicket. Slip in please. Gets the outside edge. Third one is in place. It went wide of the first slip. He's off the mark. This one deposited over mid-wicket. Did it go all the way? 4 signaled by the umpire. It picked up nicely. Five for 1. 4 deliveries gone. Some chatter out there in the middle. Smart work by the wicketkeeper. Appeal to the umpire, not out, says the umpire. Smart work keeping up to the stumps. Right arm around the wicket. It's never easy to do. Keeping up to the stump, that is. And especially with the bowler operating round the wicket. And the opening bowler as well. Young man marking out his run. Very dusty out there, as you can tell from the bowler marking out his run. Patel. Batsman just ducking under that one. It wasn't that short. Didn't get a lot of height. Batsman there, Patel. Have a close look at his approach to the crease. Nice run up, nice high arm action. This one is very wide. Not called wide by the umpire. Not just yet. Yeah, it does signal the wide. Just waiting for the reaction as the ball wasn't taken cleanly. Walking down the track to the fast bowler. Wide signal by the umpire. Score goes up to 7. Loss of 1 wicket. And he's gone, pulled in the onside, loose shot there. And not really in control, trying to pull it into the onside. And Summit gets his first wicket straight to the man at square leg. Second wicket goes now. 9 runs on the board. So Patel has to go. Two wickets down now, 9 runs on the board. And the wicket was Sumit Patel, chasing a total of 238 set by PTB Metroplex. They were put into bat. New batsman out in the middle, looks like Ravi Patel out there. Ravi Desai, it's a wide delivery. Ravi Desai, the captain of the Ultra 11. The umpire allows that one to go through. It's just borderline, wide outside the off stump. End of the second over, 10 for 2. Batsman going off the first delivery, out court with a skyer. Neville and Ajay joined him. He is not around 5. Mid Patel went for 1 in that over. 4 extras in that total of 10. Struggling a bit here at Ultra 11. It's going to be a new bowler. So Tane is out of the attack. He's the man to pick up a wicket off of his first delivery. It's a good delivery to start. Chipped into the outside. Call for a single. Late to respond was Ravi Desai. It went through the legs of the man there at mid-wicket. And they're allowed to come through for that single. Team just hesitating there with the run. Well, this one hammered past mid-off, over the head of mid-off by Ravi. Going down into the boundary. Well executed. Jignesh pitching up wide outside the off stump and just hammering it down the ground for 4. 15 for 2. Just going to look for the ball again. The ball has disappeared over the fencing. And 15 for 2. We'll take a short break. Resume when live action resumes. We set to resume here. The ball have been retrieved. That ball from Ravi just hit down past the mid-off. It's just leapt over the fence. Took some finding. Jignesh will continue. And we've seen as well, every time the ball has disappeared beyond the boundary, the umpires as well take off to aid in the search party. And he's lifting it again over mid-off. It'll go. They'll have to keep an eye on it this time. And it goes just behind the fencing through the barrier. There's a spectator out there who might just be, yeah, he does the retrieving. He gets it. Kept his eyes on it. Good on you. Back-to-back boundaries here for Ravi. Desai. Jignesh in for a bit of punishment here. It just takes one delivery though to come back. 19 for 2. A shorter delivery and he just dabs it down to third man. Just getting out of the way. Leaning back. tucked him up, but made room. Changing the field here now. Deep mid wicket drops out on the boundary. Still in the power play, remind you. So he's lifting it over cover. He doesn't get all of it. Cover is backpedaling and takes an excellently judged catch. And the captain now has to go. Trying to go over the top. This time it was wide, a little bit more bounce. Didn't get all of it. Opening the bat face. And an excellent catch. Running backwards. He's running toward the sun as well. It would have been in his eyes as the ball was coming over his shoulder. So now the third wicket goes down. So he did say despite the back-to-back boundaries, it just takes one ball to get a wicket. And Jignesh coming back, the final delivery there and picking up, getting the wicket of Jignesh. Caught by Ajay Patel, and he went for 6. Three for 20. Captain Ravi still there. (26 for 3) in reply to PTB Metroplex 238 for 5. Sumit Patel struck for a boundary by Ravi Desai off the first delivery of the over. So Jignesh Patel was out to Ajay. Good catch running back at cover. Final delivery of the third over. He's going over the top. Lifted over extra cover and he'll travel into the boundary for 4. (31 for 3 with that boundary. Takes Desai on to 18. Again, he's going in the air. And not a man move. Over extra cover for the second time or for successive deliveries. Samit just pitching up and being punished. Ravi Desai packing a punch here now. He's on to 22. 5 fours he's hit so far. That ball has gone all the way to the 30-yard circle in the other game. Just to the back of this game. We'll give you some scores shortly for the other games going on. A dot delivery to finish off the over. Four overs gone, 35 for 3. And the captain would surely want to be around for all the balls of the power play. Try to score heavily. He's on 22, Ravi Desai. Bart Patel just coming out to bat. He's off the mark. Just 1. The end of that second Samit Patel over. 1 for 20 he has in 2. And we'll see if Jignesh will continue. So 1 over from Tani at the start of the inning to pick up a wicket of the first delivery. He was replaced by Jignesh, who got 10 runs on a wicket in his first over. It was a good Yorker delivery, loud appeal. And not out, says the umpire. You just wait for the signal to see if there was bat onto it. And no signal from the umpire. Immediately he said not out. And no signal, so some bat onto that. Desai on strike. Oh, just get some bat onto that. Perhaps bat onto thigh. It's going to slow up. It took all the pace off. And Himmanshu just pulling up. Yes, he gave chase to that one. He's pulling a little bit of hamstring. Immediately he's going to walk off the field and be replaced. Just pulling up. Perhaps a touch of cramp. You see him there, just in frame there, just pulling up. Does the fielding, nevertheless. .36 for 3. Just guiding between cover and extra cover. That's a glorious shot. It'll go close to the boundary. Didn't get all of it, but he placed it in the gap. And picks up 2. So another delay here. Non-striker. It's being attended to. Patel is ready now. It's an issue with his boot. And now the wicketkeeper decides he wants to change the field, but the bowler runs in nevertheless. Hit down the ground, over mid on. It'll go all the way, does it? Yes, it does in fact go all the way for 6. Clearing the front leg, hitting through the line of delivery, a length ball. It was in the slot and it was dealt with. So Desai continuing on. 46 for 3 with that 6. 193 runs needed in 92 balls. 7 wickets. Required a run rate of 13.6. Down the track, and it's a short length. He dug it in short, Jignesh, when he saw the batsman advancing. Didn't get any bat onto it. Some good lift as well. Long off has dropped back. Short. Tickled around the corner. The keeper is after it. And they will come back for 2. Again, the batsman is now signalling. Wants something. So there'll be another break in play. Couple of runs to the total. 48 for 3. 5 of us gone. 1 over of power play to come. And we'll just pause for a bit of a break here. And we will resume when live action resumes. So we're set to resume now. Final over of power play. 48 for 3. Patel on 1. Ravi Desai striking it well. 1 6 and 5 fours. 14 balls he's faced. And it's a bowling change. Rinkesh comes into the attack. And over cover. Protection out in the deep. Interesting, making the bowling change. And the final over of power play looks to be a leg spinner. Number 99. Here's a sweeper. And a long off. And he's pulled into the onside. 3 fielders there. Good work at mid-wicket. Limits them to a single. Full delivery. No run. Couldn't capitalize on it. Just chips it to mid-on. For on a full delivery. And again he can't get a run. So the throw comes in. And they're going to get a run now. And they're going to get 4 of it. So he couldn't get the boundary off. And here it is again. Full delivery hit to mid-wicket. Good bit of work. And then gets the throw in. The keeper can't hold it in. It goes past the man at backward point. And goes all the way into the boundary for 4. That'll bring up the 50 as well. Inadvertently. .54 for 3. And he's bowled him. It's a much better delivery there. And pushing him off the back foot. And a ball that he should have been forward to. Hits the top of off stump. And I don't want to say gets his revenge. It's his own teammate that gave him the overthrows for 4. The off stump is just knocked back. So the 4th wicket goes down. 54 for 4. 1 final delivery to come in the power play. Newman makes his way out. We'll be right back. Back to live action now. Good look at the umpire. Feverishly working to get the stumps back up. He's had some issues with the stumps. And every time the ball has knocked them over, or the wicket keeper, have to do some work just to get them back in the right position. They've used water as well to loosen the soil up. The other games taking place. Rising Stars A against Knight Riders United, 207 for 8, 19.4 overs. Atlanta Paramveers versus Mayur Travelers. This one hit down too. He's done an injury to his hand. Didn't pick it up cleanly. Shouts from the camp just to get the ball in. He turns away as just nursing that injury now. We've already seen Himmanshu go off the field with a touch of cramp. He'll stay on the field. Atlanta Paramaveers 183 for 9 in their 20 overs. Mayur 38 for 1 with 3 balls left in the power play. And Canada 11 live coverage and commentary against Bardoli Blasters. Canada 11 139 all out, and the Blasters are 87 for 3. Games taking place right here in Austin, Texas. .54 for 4, the end of the power play. 238 for 5 PTB Metro made. Thanks to Himmanshu and Tani. 94 and 70 respectively. Hardik Patel comes into the attack. He's bowling with a deep mid-wicket square leg. A deep square leg as well, a long on the onside. Pitched up on the offside, signal wide. Oh, it's a play and a miss. He's trying to pull it into the onside. Oh, and he missed it, the wicketkeeper. Did he get an edge onto it as well to take it away from the wicketkeeper? He's looking to come down the track. Flighted delivery. Again, he's looking to step down the track. Returns to his crease. Cut away to point. A no run. The umpire's just conferring that they are... This one is pulled in the onside, high up in the air. The man of deep wicket coming around, and it lands in front of the cars, on top of one of the cars, and it's gone all the way for 6. So change of strategy in the shot. He was looking to come down the track. This time he stays rooted, and nice still head is able to pick it up, launch it into the onside. And into the mid-wicket boundary for 4. 59 for 4. 61 for 4 rather. 4 balls bowled in the 7th over. So Hardik into the attack. Started with a wide and 3 dot deliveries. He's been put away for a 6 now. And Ravi Desai is on 37 now. 19 deliveries. Oh, and misses out this time. Flighted delivery. And third man has to do the chasing. have a look at where this one passed. Oh, nice delivery here. Just hustling the batsman. That one coming off the inside edge. And this one played out to mid-wicket. The over comes to an end. 64 for 4 after 7. Um, Vicky. New bowler, Rinkish Patel. Three fielders deep on the onside. Shall we come with it? Where we come with it? Look, we are slack here. Do we? Rinkish comes in again. I sit down the ground. Long off and long on converge. Do not get in each other's way. Oh, he steps on the ball. And just lucky there, because had that struck the ankle, he could have been in all sorts of difficulty. He just stood on the ball there. 6-5 for 4. And he's played it on. Off of the inside edge. And Ravi Desai has to go. Trying to chop it and just chopped it down onto the off stump. Didn't have the room to get that ball. And they lose another wicket here. Ultra 11. 66 for 5. 7.4 overs gone. And the successful bowler on this occasion, Rinkish. batsmen now out in the middle. Two new batsmen, Rajan Patel and Darpan Patel. Rajan making his way out. The fall of that Ravi Desai wicket. Sit in the air, the man is there long off. What an excellent catch. Low down, judged it to perfection. And another wicket falls now. Hit down the ground. It's the first delivery he's faced. And another wicket falls now. Rajan Patel out for no score. First delivery he's faced from Rinkesh. Trying to hit him for 6. 6 for 6 in 7.5. And Rinkesh now has figures of 3 for 8 with 1 delivery to come in his second over. The wicket falls. We take a short break and be right back. Back here to live action. 6 for 6. 1 delivery to come in the 8th over. 3 wickets for Rinkesh Patel. 3 for 8 he has. 1 delivery to come. So he's on a hat trick. There's a slip being put into position. And the man is waving at the man in the deep. He takes 5 steps in. A deep cover. And he allows it to go past. Goes past the off stump. Interesting decision to leave that final delivery alone. Read the spin. He read the spin to perfection. 6 for 6 after 8. Batters out in the middle. Darpan and Dhruv. And Dhruv yet to get off the mark. Hardik is going to pick it up. This one is cut in the air. Protection is out there, deep square. Well, that's a good delivery. Goes past the outside edge. Past the off stump as well. And he's bowled him. He's bowled all over the place. Trying to tuck it into the onside. And that one cannoning into the stumps. 7th wicket goes. 67 for 7. He's played it on. Off the bottom edge of the bat. Trying to tuck it into the onside. And the umpires will have some work to do again as the stumps are now shattered. 67 for 7. Hardik picks up a wicket. So he now has 1 for 11. Back here, new batsman out in the middle. It's the opening fast bowler. Negotiating it well. 67 for 7 now. Mihang. He joins Dapan out in the middle. It's the end of the over. So 9 overs gone. 6-8 for 7. 1 over away from the drinks break. 171 runs needed. 66 balls. And just 3 wickets remaining. So PTB Metroplex well on top of this game. Second game for the day. Rinkesh to continue. Three for 8 he has. 3 for 9 now. Mihang now off the mark. Dapan has been there for 3 deliveries. He's on 2. Flighted and it's wide outside the off stump. He's looking back at the umpire, just questioning the decision. But as you can see in this replay, it was quite wide. You can have no argument there. On the bounce, couple bounces to long off. Looking to go hard at that one. was Dapan. 1 run to the total. 70 for 1, 70 for 7. 1 delivery in the over. It's a full toss. Gonna get another single here. Short, and he misses out. The faster delivery, getting some bounce. What a ball indeed. Went past the outside edge, over the middle stump in a flash. And outfoxing Dapan was Rinkish. Tries to finish off the over strong. Flighted. Can't get a run. Oh, his extra cover is in the way. In some trouble here. It's a peel, not out, says the umpire. He took off for the single. Extra cover was in the way. And straight to him. He picked it up cleanly and threw it down at the wicket keeper, who had to come forward to take it. Low down. So good job by the keeper. And the single averted. Rinkish is going to continue now, and I think something is going to happen in this delivery. It's the final ball of the over, his third over. He has 3 for 12, and Dapan on strike. Oh, it's delicately dabbed between backward point and third man. They get one, the ball is racing away. Oh, he's going to slow up there close to the boundary edge. And the over comes to an end. And interesting, they only took a single there. So Dapan, who is signaling for a bat, and he'll have the opportunity to get a new bat. As the drinks are called on the field, he can go pick out the bat he wants himself. 73 for 7 after 10 overs. Trying to chase down 238 for 5, set by PTB Metroplex, who were put into bat by Ultra 11. We'll be back with live commentary in a few minutes. We're back here live after what was a very lengthy drinks break. The players went off the field. Suspect there might be a cup of tea there under the tents. But we're all set and ready to resume here now. Reminding you the score, Ultra 11, 73 for 7. 10 overs. The man doing most of the damage. Rinkesh 3 for 13. Hardik's picked up 1 for 12. He's back into the attack. He's going to be bowling to Darpan, who's looking to go big. He's denied the length. Signal wide by the umpire. Thought that was a bit harsh. Have a look at it again, just how wide that was. Yeah, looked wide enough. Makes the adjustment and it's too close. It's in the air. Mid-wicket is hovering under it. And it just eclipses him into the boundary for 6. This is what Darpan was looking to do. He's looking to go big. He's clearing the front leg and hammering it. Went high and just over the head of the man at mid-wicket. And every time the ball disappears in that part of the ground, it goes into the forested areas. It takes a bit of a while to retrieve. 80 for 7. And play on a miss here. Fortunate not to be out bowled. And yeah, it's a caught and bowl opportunity and he puts it down. Races after it to gather himself, but it was hit hard back at him. So not opting to go through covers, he decides to try and go straight back. Hams it back at Hardik, who puts it down. So 81 for 7 goes past the outside edge. Tugged into the onside, just going to stroll a single. Short, punched into the onside. They take off for a signal now. Had he gotten around to that? Sometimes it just sticks in the hand. Could have had a shy at the non-striker's end. So the end of the over. 82 for 7. Ultra 11. Chasing down 238. Made by PTB in their 20 overs. $82 for 7. So 11 overs gone, and it's going to be a bowling change. So is it Rinkesh? We just confirm if he's back into the attack. He should be back into the attack. He's just 1 over left. He's taken 3 wickets for 13. Hit in the air. Long off is pedaling back and gets his hands to it. Couldn't pull it back in. And the umpire trying to decide if it went for 4 or 6, and yeah, he's signaling 6. The fielder. Have a look at it here. It's hit high up in the air. And Caught on camera by Mickey as that catch was coming down. Got two hands stayed, couldn't push it back inside. And this one hit straight down the ground. 89 for 7. So Rinkish in his final over. Put away for 6. He's looking to come and get some more wickets here, but he's hit for 6. Almost got one. Almost got another one there past the outside edge. 89 for 7. Dapan now on to 18. Mihang on 4. Flighted delivery, trying to tempt him. He just chips it down the ground. Not to be tempted. Trying to tempt him to go in the air for the man station down at Harsh is the man down at long on. It was Sri Himmanshu Kumar on long off who tried to push that one back. Oh, this is worked into the onside. It's going to go for 4. It's a badly lined delivery. And help yourself, really. And Deepan gets another boundary. 2 sixes he's had, and now a 4. Takes him on to 23 and the total on to 95 for 7. End of the over. So Rinkesh Patel would finish with figures of 3 for 25 off of his 4 overs. The last over not going exactly the way he envisaged. First one went for 6, then a single. 2 dot balls to come back on a single, and then the final one, it was short, asking to be punished. So 48 balls left in the innings, 144 runs required. That's a run rate of 18 with just 3 wickets inside. And the bowling card. So just the 5 bowlers used. And Tane 1 over. I picked up a wicket off the first delivery. Summit has 1 for 20 in 2. And Jignesh 1 for 18 in 2. Rinkish has finished 3 for 25. And Hardik Patel 1 for 22 in 3. And this is Mihan chipping it down. It's Hardik is back into the attack to bowl his final over. So it'll be interesting. All the bowlers will have to bowl out their full allotment with just 5 bowlers used once another one is not introduced. And he's out bowled. He's trying all sorts of tricks there to fool the bowler. The bowler was having none of it. He's looking to imitate a reverse sweep and got himself in a tangle, and what he ended up doing was losing his off stump. So the 8th wicket goes down now. The score on 96. And Dapan, Hardik rather, or getting the wicket of Dapan for 23. 2 sixes and 1 4 in his 15 balls he faced. And another successful over comes to an end. So just eating away at the Ultra 11 batting lineup. In reply to PTB Metroplex, 238 for 5. Take a short break and be right back when play resumes. New batsman out in the middle. Kishan Patel. Very tall gentleman. Hardik looking to finish this off. 2 for 23. He has. It's a good looking shot here out to cover. Generous flight. Signal wide by the umpire. Short, loud appeal given out by the umpire, struck dead in front. And another wicket falls. The 9th wicket goes down. Stepping across, trying to heave it into the onside. The umpire was having none of it. The bowler asked the question, and the 9th wicket goes. So Kishan doesn't last too long. And he certainly didn't leave any of us wondering what type of innings he was going to play. And just taking 3 deliveries, Hardik picks up his 3rd wicket to join Rinkesh Patel with 3 wickets. Rinkesh has 25 runs conceded for his 3. So Patel conceding 24. And 1 ball to come. So far he's just 1 run more economical than Rinkesh. Himmanshu still off the field. 94 he made. Hardik Patel, he made 3 at the top of the order. Tane Patel, we haven't seen him bowl after that first over. And he made 70. Sri Hemant Kumar made 31. He was the one on the boundary trying to push that one back. He stepped on the rope, couldn't complete the catch, and signaled the 6. Harsh Navsari, he made a 23, and Jignesh Patel made 6 in that total of 238. And Mihan took 2 wickets as well in that total. The new man, Sagar Patel, is out in the middle with Mihan. And just 1 wicket to get now. His final delivery from Hardik. Oh, he would have eagerly wanted that wicket. So he will finish off his allotment of 4 overs, 3 for 25. That's the end of the 13th over. And 97 for 9. Just an update on the other games going on. The Rising Stars versus Rising Stars A versus the Knight Rider United. And Rising Stars made 211 for 9. And the Knight Riders United are 56 for 2 in 4 overs. Atlanta Paramves versus Mayur Travelers. Atlanta made 183 and Mayur Travelers are 91 for 7. And the other game completed, the Blasters defeating the Canada 11 by 6 wickets. Game just completed on ground 2. It's a new ball into the attack. It's hit in our direction. It actually crashes in to our commentary box tent. The game that just being racked up. Game completed with the Canada 11. And might just be some damage to some equipment under the tent. And there's another one down the ground. The man is out there. Takes a catch. That's the end of the innings. The 10th wicket goes. That 6 brought up the 100. But the next shot down the ground was straight in the hands. Well, he had a little bit of work to do there on the boundary edge and long on. And that will conclude this game here. Victory to PTB Metroplex, 238 for 5. Bowling out the Ultra 11 for 103 in 13.2 overs. And Mihan Patel, 12, and Saga Patel, no score. And that is how this game will conclude here at ground 1. And join us, 2 other games are currently being live streamed as well, so you can tune in to those coverage. But from us here at this game, the LPS Austin, Texas Championship, and that will conclude our broadcast here. Join us tomorrow for more action. Mihan.
This is one.
For tomorrow. Nice.
And they press it towards them.
Ronnie, you attack first, innit?
Huh?
Say attack first. Ronnie, here first.
Yeah, no accountability for damages.
Looking at how it's set up.